I remember the day I stood in that crowded bank lobby, my heart pounding so loud I thought it might give me away. I was just a teller then, a girl from a small town who had fought tooth and nail to get here, dreaming of something more than just making ends meet. Everyone called me just a teller, a girl with no future, no ambition beyond the counter. But I had a secret ambition burning inside, a fire that refused to die out, no matter how many times they dismissed me. I was determined to climb higher, to prove that I was more than what they saw. That day, everything changed when I overheard the manager whispering about a new client who was looking for a quick loan, a risky investment with a lot of zeros. I saw my chance. I pushed past my nerves, suggested a bold idea that no one had dared to say aloud before. They laughed at me, told me I didn't belong in the high-stakes game of finance, but I persisted. Argued my case with a quiet resolve that surprised even myself. When that loan was approved, I knew I had opened a door. Soon after, I studied everything I could, worked late into the night, and learned to read the subtle shifts in the market like an artist reading a painting. I played the game silently, behind the scenes, building a secret empire of investments no one knew I was making. My ambition grew stronger with each passing day, even as they continued to overlook me, to dismiss my ideas. I bought small shares here, a little property there, quietly stacking wealth like a master craftsman. And then, one day, I made my move. I bought the entire branch, the very place that once called me just a teller, now my own leverage to control the entire operation. I remember the moment I signed those papers with a cold, triumphant smile, knowing I had turned their mockery into my victory. But the path wasn't easy. The betrayal cut deep. My closest colleagues, the ones I trusted, started to whisper behind my back, questioning my tactics, my motives. They called me ruthless, ambitious to a fault, threatening to crush my rising empire. But I knew their game too well. The same people who mocked me out loud were the ones secretly trying to undermine me, trying to sink me back down into obscurity. I had to be smarter, sharper, colder. Every move I made was calculated, deliberate, designed to outsmart the petty betrayals. When they finally realized I was no longer just a teller, but a force to be reckoned with, it was too late. I had already seized control, manipulated the situation, and turned their treachery into my advantage. The day I bought the branch was the day I finally felt free from the chains of their doubt. I had proved that the girl they laughed at had become a queen of her own making. If you love Helena's journey, like and subscribe to join her next chapter. Because this isn't just a story about climbing the ladder, it's about rewriting the rules, turning betrayal into strength, and showing the world that even the smallest voice can roar loud enough to shatter glass ceilings. Remember, no matter where you come from, your ambition is a weapon. Wield it wisely.